This shift knob is so ugly. And how in the world is it $600? I have no idea. But I don't like it. It's broken. I want to replace it. I don't know what I'm going to replace it with, but I'm not going to spend $600. That's for sure. So it's my understanding that I just have to pull this up. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, now, here's kind of why I'm replacing this. It's cracked. It's ugly. I don't know. Nothing against Star Wars. It's kind of Star Wars-y looking. I don't like it. I want it to look like a shift knob. That's why I went with the Garagistic shift knob. Now, I still need the little adapter. I have it, but that's roughly what it's going to look like. As you saw, super easy to remove. Now, it does require an adapter. Now, with Garagistic, they give you a QR code. It shows you how to install it. You really don't need it. Because if you look at the slot here, there's also a slot in here. And all we need to do is make sure that is lined up. Now, what I also have done is we'll take a little bit to put it on. There's nothing wrong with using a soft mallet and a towel because this now needs to be threaded on. And the last thing we want to do is thread this on and have it moving around on us. So let's continue threading this on. I will get a new shift boot, but for the time being, let's see how this looks. Get a little bit more difficult to tighten, but I think it's got a good look to it. As we can see, it's a little girthier, but it just looks a little bit more custom, I guess. Now, you've also got there a little medallion piece up here. So it looks just like that. I think it looks pretty good. Now we've got to see, how does it feel? And for that, I would need a key. So let's do this, because I want to just quickly move it. Yeah, it's got a nice weight to it. And because it's not this cheap plastic, it goes in and out so much easier. And it feels really good. We'll see how it is when summer comes. But I have a Condor Speedshop knob, similarly to this, and it doesn't burn my hands. So let's install this next. So it's very important that we prep the surface to take on this button because, especially with it being so hot in the summers, I want to make sure that I have good adhesion, and I really don't want this to separate or cause any issues later for me. So a little Car Pro eraser. It's one of my go-to products for cleaning and prepping surfaces. Okay. So that's done. So now what we do is remove this. And now we'll place this in here. Now, the question is, do I want it straight this way? Do I want it, I assume I'm going to want it as straight as possible. And I suppose the beauty is I could move the knob around a little bit if it's not quite perfect, but I will flip the camera around a little bit. Not around, but I'll move it around a little bit, and I think you'll be able to see that we do have it actually pretty good. Okay, so that is installed. I think that looks pretty good. I know this sounds crazy, but for me, there's something very satisfying about just holding this. The feel of the metal, the weight of it, the weight's really important, but it just feels good, and I think that's important. Same thing like with the carbon paddles. I think this plus this are a nice addition. Got to work on some other pieces. Seats are going to be a big one too. Now here's the beauty of this install. It was cheap. I like when we can do projects, do them affordably, and have maximum impact. I feel that we have maximum impact. We can visually see that the shift knob is different, the quality is different, better, etc. for about $550 less than an E46 M3 SMG shift knob. That's unfortunate. The BMW charges $600 for a shift knob. It's actually quite disappointing. So from Garagistic, it was anywhere from $50 to like $63. I paid around $63, but they're even more on sale at around $50 if indeed you did want to buy one. It's actually cheaper now than it was during Black Friday. So I think it's pretty good. Let's go for a quick drive, see how it feels. We'll close out the video. All right, guys, quick pull. The SMG, guys, it really is a good transmission. And what's nice is if I want to, I can just put it back here right now and drive with my hands free. It's not too bad. So final thoughts, guys. For me, I like to modify things. That's why I have my YouTube channel. I think modifying is really neat. This is actually, I mean, yes, it is slow in automatic mode, but while I'm filming, I think it works out just fine. The shift knob feels good. For about $50 or $60, I think it's a really cool investment for what this is. Now, what do we need to do next? We need to upgrade some of the other interior trim pieces, notably the shift boot. I get it. So that'll be next. Drop comments below. Where do you think I get it? Where should I get a shift boot from? I've seen so many beautiful ones out there. Let me know. Should I stay black? I'm probably going to stay black. Some of the other plastic pieces need to be updated for everything else to look good. But I really wanted to change the shift knob. I was unwilling to spend $600 on a shift knob from BMW. For that kind of money, yes, it makes sense to convert your car, at least convert to the 6-speed manual. But I don't want to convert right now. So hope you guys liked this video. If you do or did, give it a like. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Things are going to change in 2024. Content, quality, etc. is definitely going to be better, especially with wireless mic, stuff like that. We're going to get more driving videos. And if you have any comments, drop those comments in there, guys. All right, guys, I will talk to you later.